morning, everyone. We are up early today, gonna go get a little workout in. Freezing cold, it's about 6:30 a.m. We're in the middle of what we call shopping week here at Harvard, which means that we're not officially enrolled in classes yet. We officially enroll tomorrow. So there's a lot of flexibility with what classes you can take. You know, it's a good time to kind of shoot a vlog. Haven't shot a vlog in a while, and I hope you enjoy. Now around like 7:45, 7:50, which means I have about an hour to shower, get my stuff together. Yeah, let's get after it.
So I've got a few minutes, so I'm going to go over kind of the plan for my day. So for those of you who are new to the channel, maybe, you might not know, but I plan all my days out in my growth book, which is a notebook that I make, that I manufacture, that I sell on Amazon, link in the description. But it just helps me to kind of bring structure into every day and achieve the things that I want to achieve. So looking at today, we are here. So woke up, worked out, meditated, shower, shave, breakfast. Now I've got my MRI coming up, which I'm about to go to. Then I'm going to go to SLS 20, which is a psychology class taught by Steven Pinker, who is really cool. I'm reading his book right now, actually, Enlightenment Now. Really good book. Then I'm going to grab lunch with Lizzie. Then I'm going to read and do some work. Then my other class for today, SW51, which is the Politics of Nature. Seems like a cool class. There's a new room, so I have to find it. And then I have a doctor appointment to look at the results of my MRI. So kind of a lot of the day is getting eaten up by that. The MRI, by the way, it's nothing serious. It's just I've had some issues with my foot for a while, so we're trying to figure out what it is. So that's why I was biking this morning. Then I'm going to go to office hours for Pinker, who is the professor for psychology. Then we grab dinner with some friends, do some work, and then go to bed early. Don't have a ton of work because, like I said, still just the first week of classes. So a little bit of stuff to do for computer science and for the film class that I'm taking. Those are the other two classes that I'm taking this semester, aside from psychology and politics of nature. And then, yeah, my goals for today. I don't go to office hours very much, and I really want to, especially with Pinker. There was an interesting article about Bill Gates recently, or a few, but The Guardian kind of published an op-ed the other day that I really disagreed with, and that I think Pinker would really disagree with. So I want to talk to him about it. I want to finish my book as well, and then actually get to bed on time. A lot of people have questions about the last two sections in here, motivation and happiness. A lot of people like to comment, you know, oh, nothing on happiness, or oh, nothing in motivation. But what I do with motivation is I kind of just like write down something, like, I don't know, like a sentence that I'm just trying to keep in mind throughout the day. So recently I've just been trying to have fun with things more, not take myself too seriously. So that's what I wrote down here. Then happiness is a reflection. So at the end of every day, I think back and I just write down something that really made me happy that day. And this is kind of like a little psychological trick, a little psychological practice that has tremendous benefits. So I definitely recommend doing some sort of gratitude journaling, some sort of happiness reflection, because it's really good for you. Okay, and finally, I'm going to be shooting most of the video on my old vlogging camera, just because it's a lot lighter, easier to carry around than this big Sony camera. But whenever I'm back in the room, I'm going to try and shoot on the big camera.
So the MRI is done. I think it went pretty well. And now off to psychology. I did a little bit of work with Lizzie in the cafe, and then grabbed lunch, and so now it's time to head off to my next class, which is SW51, The Politics of Nature. It's essentially an intro anthropology class. So doctor's appointment done. Good news, no stress fracture. So yeah, things are looking up. It's about 3:45 now, almost 4. So I'm gonna go back to my room for a bit, do some reading, maybe a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna go to Stephen Pinker, my psychology professor's office hours at 5. They're a little bit away from campus, so in reality I'm only gonna get like 30-45 minutes of reading in, but no problem. After that, gonna grab dinner, and then yeah, do some actual homework, because I haven't really done anything all day except go to class. So hi, welcome to my dorm room. If you're new to the channel, here is a quick, 360. The book that I'm reading right now, Enlightenment Now, I had this book on my shelf for a little while. My roommate recommended it to me. And then when I realized I was going to be taking his class, I decided to pick it up and read through it. And it is a fantastic read. And I'm almost through it. Well, by almost, I mean I have about 100 pages left. But it's 450 pages long, so it's not, it's a pretty hefty looking book. But it's a really good read. I highly recommend it. It's a very realistic and scientific and rational understanding of human progress. It paints a very optimistic picture, and some people will disagree with that. But the fact of the matter is, like, the science and the facts back it up, that the world is progressing. And what's compelling about that, I think, and why I'm really enjoying the book, is because it's not that it's painting so much a rosy picture of the world as a great place. You have to be very careful when you read statistics that, now 93% or 91% of the world is out of extreme poverty. That means that 10% of the world's 700 million people are in extreme poverty. So obviously, the world is not where it needs to be. But it does give a real sense that we can progress, and that what we're doing actually is making an impact, which is easy to get lost in the perpetual, negative news cycles. Anyways, very good book. I'm going to read, and then I'm going to go talk to the author, which is a really weird thing to say. But, that's one of the cool things about Harvard, is that you can do things like that. So, yeah, without further ado, more reading. Okay, it's a little bit further away than I anticipated, so I won't be there right on time, but it's office hours, so you don't really have to be punctual. So one thing I wanted to point out, I'm not going to record in there, or I didn't record any of my classes, just because I think, it's a little bit weird for privacy and decency. So yeah, I'll talk about it, but I don't want to record inside, classrooms or offices or anything like that. It just seems weird to me. Okay, that was really cool. I always think this with office hours, like the opportunity to talk to a professor like that, or to talk to anyone like that, really, who's dedicated their life to one field, and to just become an expert in that field. It's super interesting, and so for that reason, I'm going to try and make a concerted effort to go to more office hours and to talk to more people like that, because it's just super cool. So anyways, gonna go down, meet up with some friends for dinner, and then get to the grind. Okay, so you might notice that I'm in a bit of a sterile environment. I'm in the bathroom at Widener Library, which is the big cinematic, iconic, if you will, library. There's a really cool study room here, but it's like a quiet study room, so I figured I would, talk to the camera while I'm not in the study room. So yeah, I'm just gonna be studying for a few hours. Don't have a lot to do, probably like hour and a half, 2 hours of work. So gonna grind that out, Pomodoro method. And then yeah, get to bed. In terms of work, I'm all set. It's 9:30, so I'm gonna go back to the dorm, get ready for bed, kind of wrap up the day, do some reading. Okay, so made it back to the room. Didn't freeze to death, although I came kind of close. No, it's not. I mean, it's pretty cold here. It's like, I just checked. It's like minus 25 degrees Celsius with the wind chill. But I just am, not used to that type of cold right now. Yeah, successful day. Pretty busy day. Started pretty early. Did a lot of things. Got an MRI. Got the results for the MRI. Went to classes. Did some work. Worked out. So yeah, pretty full day. Luckily not too much work going on right now because it's just the first week of classes, so nothing's really ramped up yet. So good opportunity to shoot a vlog and to do some fun things like going to office hours, which was probably the highlight of the day. Kind of fanboying today and like in the past few days, but he's like really cool. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I haven't made a vlog in a while, so hopefully I'm not too rusty. Hopefully it still kind of flows, tells the story pretty well. I don't know. It was a lot of fun to make though, and that was my goal. I wanted to have fun making a video because I'm trying to make more YouTube videos. I'm kind of trying to put more energy back into this passion because it's really fun for me, and I really do enjoy the dynamic that is, posting videos and hearing feedback and kind of growing the channel and growing myself more than anything. So I'm going to be posting a lot of videos. I have 7 more videos at least to be posting in the next 2 months, and I also have to get on top of live streaming. So if you want to stay involved in the channel, see more vlogs like this, see more videos like what I typically do, please feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe. It really does truly mean a lot to me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm John Fish, and I'll see you next time.